we're here. Here, actually, Ratchet's here too. Hey, buddy, you can sit right here. Okay, come here. Come this side. Over here. Come on, dude. Come on, Ratchet. God. Over here. Yes, I know. I love you too. I do. I love you. Good boy. Come here. All right, look, you can at least move over a little. That works. All right, can you move over a little more? Okay. Okay, Ratchet's gonna join us. Because I guess that's what Ratchet's doing tonight. Welcome in. We're here playing Silent Hill. What are we playing, Taylor?
Silent Hill 2.
We're gonna finish it. We're gonna finish Silent Hill 2 tonight. So where we left off with Silent Hill 2. Hang on, I gotta get some more things. Actually, if you pull it closer, it'd be. Right up until the dog destroys it.
No lickies.
The dog's doing his thing. All right, so we left off at the hotel, which is the last area of Silent Hill 2. Honestly, this is going to take like an hour, if that. It may actually be faster.
It's okay. Last time we did this, 30.
Yeah, we had to stop because it was 2:30 in the morning and Taylor's a wuss. No, I'm just kidding. I'm the one who called it, not him. That's fine. What has anything happened today? Did anything happen today? I don't think anything happened today. Nothing to worry about. My son started playing Overwatch, which I'm offended by, and...
Everybody tell Rich to play over.
Here, you can take the microphone for a second. Lean forward and tell everybody.
Tell him to play Overwatch because it's great.
Okay, so I'm not going to play Overwatch, and that's fine. So we're going to finish Silent Hill, and then when we're done with that, the rest of this week is going to be Resident Evil things. Here, I can... This is where my hoodie ended up from the other day. Because it's hoodie weather. It stopped snowing here, but it's so fucking cold now that I don't like the dog going outside. It's cold. It's cold, buddy. You don't have... Thank you for sticking your nose in my mouth. I appreciate it. The dog does not have a hoodie. He does have a sweater. He actually does. I hate clothes on dogs, but my family seems to love it. So he got clothes. Huh, buddy? Yeah. Yeah, do you want to say something? The people hear you. Okay, no, don't lick the microphone. All right. So Ratchet's here to protect us from the evil of Silent Hill. We're going to finish Silent Hill 2. My son thinks that Ratchet enjoys the sweaters. I don't like clothes on dogs. I think it's stupid. I know he likes it. I've removed it. Grabbed it. Okay. Yeah, so the rest of the week's going to be Resident Evil 3 speedruns. I'd like to do that for a night. And Resident Evil 8. I want to go through that again. Friday. Yeah, the expansion's on Friday.
Yeah, at least do running.
Let's see if we put this here, if it'll pick us both up. You look at the meter over there. Is it hearing me? Is it hearing you?
No.
Now speak.
Hello, okay.
Speak.
Hello.
Yeah, he's like a dog. I'm like telling him to speak and he just doesn't. See? No, the Resident Evil DLC's out on Friday.
You need to do a run of 8 before that comes out. That Friday.
Okay, so here's the question about that. All right, so do I just do a run of 8, or do I hop on the PC version where I've already maxed it out completely, or do I put 8 in the PS5 and I play it on the PS5 where I've not played it at all?
Where's your DLC? On computer?
Yeah, but I'm already ready to go with that because I got it maxed out, right?
Want to be authentic, dude? On the PlayStation 5, say I beat a PS5 game. Woo!
I mean, do I need to beat PS5 games? I will say this too, the tip donation goal, the tip goal that's up for Hope, if we meet that tip goal, then I'm going to buy the DLC on the PS5. So that's fine. Or maybe I'll spend it on Densha to go. I don't know. It depends on how obsessive compulsive I am about that. Oh, by the way, if anybody's out there watching and you want to see if work is being done for things, not by Ratchet here. Ratchet's not looking for. He's not doing. No, he's just being a dog. Tried to lick me in the face again. Like, what, oh man. all of the alerts, not all of them, but most of the alerts that are relevant to the channel have been changed for Black Wolf. So if you want to do a tip command, would be the same audio, but now there's a video attached to it. Follow has a new thing to it. Raid has a new thing to it, and Post has a new thing to it.
Pretty dang good. I like it.
Yeah, I like them. Okay, dude, don't knock over drinks. Get down. You not knock over drinks. Come on, dude. Like you are halfway between whatever you're trying to do.
Come on.
Ratchet.
There you go.
I swear to God, this dog is like, he's just looking for like the worst things he can do. He's a good boy, but he's confused and right in the middle of the way. It's a good time. So, all right. So, yeah, there are new alerts on the channel for follow, tip, raid, and host. The raid and host ones are the same, but I changed them all just for Black Wolf. So, if I see Black Wolf later on, I'm going to tell him to, push the... Here's a phone connect.
Oh, yeah. I'm very sad about that. Mine.
I don't know what to tell you, man. That these badass phone cables.
I'll wait for Black Fridays.
It will. Maybe. I don't know. Who fucking knows? All right, so Silent Hill now, Resident Evil. As we go through the stream, new alerts, and yay! There you go. We're good. And we're only on Twitch tonight. I'm going to upload the video when we're done to YouTube. My bandwidth has been kind of squirrely recently, so we're just streaming in one spot, and we will figure it out from there later. So, Resident Evil. So, Silent Hill. This is Silent Hill. This is the map of the lobby. He's at the lobby. He just saved it. And he hasn't really gone anywhere and done the thing. I don't have to pull a walkthrough up for this, right? We were doing this pretty legit, right? If we got stuck, then we... Yeah, you did this pretty legit. Alright, there is a question about that. Where's the... It's probably over there. Hey, kid! You in a game? Fuck.
I got it.
Well, just tell me if it's coming through the microphone.
So far, no.
I can't see it at all, so we're just here doing the thing. Alright, so it's time to go upstairs in the hotel. He found a tape at the concierge desk or the front desk, and then there was a note that said, "Come find me in our room," and that room was marked on his map, right? I think it's on level 3. It says, "Yo, dog, we upstairs." That's 2. Yeah, see, right there, waiting for you. That's just disturbing. That's creepy. It's a late start tonight because we didn't know what we were doing or what was going on. I have been in a bad way all day. It's just been a thing. You just gonna try and go straight up to 3?
Want me to go somewhere else?
No, if you go straight up to 3 and then the game's over, man, this will be the greatest ending stream of all time. It took like 12 minutes. We spent more time talking than we did finishing the game. That would be badass. Just go. And that's the only real thing that's marked on the map where they tell you that you need to do something, so... Oh,
man.
Oh, see, I guess they don't want you to go up there.
Let's go level 2.
Alright, level 2 it is. Looks like a front desk again, but for the second floor. The cloakroom. Dude, the ending of this game? Have you looked it up? Oh, dude, the ending of this game is gonna fuck with you. Hey, you got first aid. That's good. What's that? You got shotgun shells. And more shotgun shells. Handgun, handgun. Wow. Could the phone line possibly be cut? It could be. Yeah, I don't know. There may be some variations to the schedule at the end of the week, depending on if Densha to Go gets here or not. I made Taylor play Densha to Go for like 5 minutes when I was setting everything up as a test, and he doesn't like it.
I didn't say I didn't like it. I can't read it.
He can't read it. You know what's really cool about that? I actually was holding up like the picture version of Google Translate, and it was translating the screen for me.
There you go.
It was pretty rad. There's a book here that doesn't look like it's any use. They're giving you a lot of shotgun shells. They're trying to prepare you for the end of the world. Looks like a medical book. Already read enough medical books. None of them ever did any good. Health drink next to a medical book. That makes sense, right? This is 2002. One of those flyers on the board right there is for Real Big Fish. No, I'm just making shit up. It's not really Real Big Fish. How many shotgun shells are you gonna get? Yeah. Yeah, that's like foreshadowing. They want you to know some bad shit is on its way. And handgun bullets. Yeah, more handgun bullets. A picture of this hotel. Uh-oh. Hey. Look at the volume to see if it's going to place. That was a boss in the other area. In the catacombs? Kick him. Oh, good. He's dead. Is that shotgun or handgun?
No.
Yeah, you use all those handgun bullets. Save the shotgun rounds. Yeah, 140. Yeah, 147. Yo. All right, let's blow this thing up. I will say this: if we do manage to beat this game, I'm saying if, there's always a possibility. There's a door right there in the corner. It's not that door. But if we do manage to beat this game tonight, then we will have finished yet another game in the month of October. Silent Hill 2, Castlevania Lament of Innocence. Did I finish anything else?
Did.
Symphony of the Night on the Saturn. Didn't we do some other stuff too? I mean, I basically beat Vampire Survivors. I did get all the achievements on 1.0. Did I play anything else this month? I don't know. That still seems like... I think I did okay.
Done more than...
I've done more than you this month? Wow.
Playing. Before you get hungry. Almost done.
Wow, you're almost done with Cyberpunk? Wow.
I bought it.
I bought it. I bought it at the same time I bought the Mass Effect trilogy, or the enhanced whatever. And I haven't touched either one of them.
I haven't touched. That's a 3-gamer, and once I start that,
Yeah, I haven't finished. Okay, so I haven't even played Elden Ring. I played it that one night.
Elden Ring's...
Wait, what did that say? Oh, lock's broken. Okay, that's fine. How come all the locks are broken? Like, that's a health code violation or safety hazard or whatever.
Need keys.
Yeah, you got a bunch of keys. I saw them, but you have to shoot something out here. You do. You have like a fish key and something else. There's one. 312. Fish key. Alright, well, you can deal with that. I mean, you don't have to actually use them in front of those doors, do you? Yeah, it'll say use the key.
Weird.
Yeah.
One for the lock, I kind of.
Yeah. Alright. There's a staircase there. Is that where you came up? That's not where you came up.
Oh, that's probably goes.
There you go. He's looking at help. They really, really want to prepare you for something. It's an elevator. Rifle shells. Jesus. There's about to be a fucking war in this place. It's locked. Lock is broken. Lock is broken. Lock is broken. Yeah, I think it is. Can't use that here. And you can't get out of third floor. Did you pick up anything besides ammo and health? You're gonna have to trigger something and then something else will happen. That's what it is. You can go down those main stairs. Yep, that's the save point right there, isn't it? Prison toilet. You have a save file called prison toilet. I remember the prison vaguely. No, I think you're gonna like the end of this game. The end of this game is why people remember it. Wait, now you're going to like the basement?
As I go.
Alright. Bad shit happens in basements in horror games. I mean, normally you see enemies and stuff. You don't have shit going on in here. What is that? Is it a fuse box? Alright. Yeah, that should have started signaling way sooner than that.
Yeah.
Oh, this is about to get whack. There's a vase here. It's not something I can use right now. That's an elevator. Don't go in there yet. It's locked. Venus Tears. Oh, I guess you gotta go in there. You got a can of thinner. Can you use the elevator to go up to like 3? Can of thinner. Something's painted. I don't know where it says Venus Tears. Can you use it on that thing? Can't use that here. So you need to use it on something that has paint on it. Bar, Venus Tears, kitchen. You can't go any further than that. You can't use the elevator. Yeah, nothing you can do. I believed you. That wasn't the problem. I'm just thinking it through. What rooms can you go in? Restaurant, Lakeshore. Reception. So you can go those places. Why was it just making noise?
This is where I got.
Isn't this where the little girl was? Yeah. So what does that say? A drawing done by Laura, a cat. Push the button, nothing happened. You got the map from there. killed something there, obviously. And then all the rest of these doors are not working.
Just gotta go back. Just in case.
Yeah. Talking about on the the third floor grate?
I get try. Those are 2 doors.
Could be one of those. Could be that one. You tried it on that one. What was in there?
Reading room.
Ammo. And same thing with the cloakroom. Okay.
Go back in
Okay.
door.
This is where you killed the thing that looked like it's a medical table. Yeah, that thing. Okay, go to the other. Go back to the other key. Yeah, click on that. Wait.
You with the fish-shaped keyhole.
Fish
top of
key.
the restaurant.
All right. Yep.
Where you going?
This is how you. This is how you make your game hard. This is the one that had the real big fish poster. Nothing there. I mean, if you use the thinner on the book, that doesn't help you. I mean, thinner might make like the pages change or some shit. I don't know. Oh, can't use it here. All right. And it's either find a place to use the thinner, find a place to use the fish key. There is another alternative to everything you've been doing. If you don't find something in here, go back out the front door and maybe outside there's something you could use it on. Oh, here we go. The bag is locked.
Hey up, Taylor. Way to miss it.
Can we use the fish key on the bag? Yeah. You didn't fail. Dude, everything looks like it's in the background. All right, that's 204. Yeah.
Let's go 204.
All right, we don't have to go back outside now. I mean, to be fair, you did fiddle with that phone a whole bunch and not the briefcase.
Silent Hill games and phones.
Yeah. Silent Hill games and phones don't mix. Did anyone ever play the first one, or is that just me? See, you don't have to actually, like, use the
for
key.
the doors.
Yeah.
For the
Alright, what's in 204? Enemies. Anger. Anger and hatred. What'd you get? Is there another key?
employee elevator.
Found it in room 204, employee elevator. Is that the one all the way downstairs?
Yeah.
Maybe you have to put that in to use the elevator to go up.
Probably.
Okay, none of that looks good. Mime. What if you change the M to an N and then it says mine or dime or time? I don't know. I don't think you have the code yet. That's not gonna do it. What is this?
What is she?
It had the code on it. Use the thinner on the picture.
Smart.
Yeah. I know what I'm doing. I play video games.
Joke.
Juok. If it was Juon, that would be more fucked up. You like Juon? Isn't that the Grudge? Yeah, that's the Grudge, dude. That fuck that. That's L. Is there no J? Pimp? It's K. I thought it was K at the end. That's an A. Or not. Let's go look at the picture again. Dude, how do I watch this?
Juok.
Luok. 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 That could be. How do I find... Man, I am such a great...
Cinderella Music Box.
Hey. I'm trying to view this in like the other mode and it just won't let me. Oh, I found it. Creator mode. Here we go. Finally, I got the right one.
What? Literally for this thing.
You just took back the music box. Let's not use the other one. Now play it. Yeah, you have to move all the way around the thing.
What the shit?
Are you gonna have to put them in the right order too? That's okay. We got keys now, right? To what?
One's for the elevator, one's for...
That's right. We got the elevator thing. Yeah. Okay.
For the top floor.
All right. I'm not doing anything here, but I keep saying we because I feel like we're all in this together. So you gonna go down to the basement for it? It's gonna take you to the other world, isn't it? Yeah, it will.
Gotta go.
Use it outside.
What the frick am I doing, man?
Check the map. Wait, zoom in a little, because I can't read all of that.
Here.
There's no other elevator. I don't think that'll do it. Talking about the gate? I don't think the gate will open that. Yeah, it's got to be that elevator all the way down. It's got to be. You're at 2-0 whatever. Wait, what?
Pull elevator.
How? There you go. There's a thing. He's looking at something. Health drinks. A bunch of them. The shelf is empty. Hey, you did find a save room. And now you don't have to save it in the prison toilet. That's the best name for a save file ever. Prison toilet. Okay, there's something wrong. Weight allowance, 1 person. Alright, so who's the other person on the thing? You can't do anything about that. Yeah, there's gonna be something on top of it. I have no idea. Did you get anything else in here? Nothing. So there's gotta be something you can do with that puzzle. It's gotta be some kind of puzzle. Yeah, something in that room. You've been everywhere else, right? This is the new thing. Click on the button on the outside. Can't click on that? Nope. Does it say? Nothing interesting is written, okay. What items do you have? Nothing else? Nothing else. Okay. I don't know. Aim up and shoot. No. does it think that there's two people on it? Click on the other thing, the button next to it. The one down below. That's not the most annoying sound ever. Just damn close. No,
Damn.
don't go out. I don't think that there's anything out. Can't go anywhere else.
Get to 3. Problem.
Yep. Why does it think that there's two people in there? Nope. Is the elevator at the very bottom?
Try to go to the bottom.
The only thing I can think of is that by walking in there for that to be triggered, it triggered something somewhere else. And that's the only other place you could get to, but you found something in there. You know what I mean?
Weird.
Yeah, they are. Well, they weren't until you unlocked it. What would trigger that? Venus something. Nothing in here. You got what you needed in there. You got the thinner. The key you have right now is for 30 something. Push on the button, nothing happens. That's a good question. Think you can get something if you put the music boxes in another?
I mean,
Another configuration may do something. Okay, so what does it say? When the lost one is returned, no.
the last one's returned.
Lost one. Little Mermaid's not a story about Lost. The sour note shall turn sweet when the lost one is returned. Click no. Go around to the other side and click on it. See if the things change. Because each one has a... Right, what does that one say? So this one says... The lost one is returned. No, see... Put it down on the sides and then try it. I don't know. No. I wouldn't take. I mean. Okay. I mean, mean, there's 3 slots, so the logic would be you need 3 of them. The tune is the same no matter where you put it. So put the other one down on the other side. Yeah, just leave him there. Alright. Go back up to that elevator. Like, there's no way. Hate to do it. There's a shelf. There you go. It says to put items on it individually. So nope. I think you gotta put it all on there. Everything. I think you gotta put, you're about to go somewhere and you're gonna have no items and no weapons and no nothing. Including no flashlight. Try if you can keep the flashlight. I don't think you can. Yeah, they are fucking with you right now. This is crazy. Everything.
How am I supposed to do anything on 3?
Can't go to 3. Go to 1.
And where's up to 2? To fight dipshit with no guns? How is it?
I don't know if we get to fight anything. I don't know. We haven't seen a whole lot of stuff. What's 1? Probably will, but I don't know where you are for 1. You don't even have a map. Nope. Oh, this looks bad, doesn't it? Is that another videotape? Can open. I have a question about this. How are you gonna get back on the elevator? You have stuff now.
Not keep the flashlight? Why couldn't?
There's a schedule book here for what? From 1 year ago.
What am I supposed to do with rifle shells?
How are you gonna get back on the elevator? That's the first thing I would try right now, is get back on the elevator with the stuff you have and see if it beeps at you. It does not. This is where you just were?
Yeah.
The shutters are closed. Oh, this is gonna be bad.
Smack with a camera.
Down to the basement the hard way? Can you get into that office? Oh, is it? Oh, okay. Just trying to figure out why it's all lit up like that. Okay, so the blue thing will take you down. The nice thing is when you click on the doors, you can actually, like, see something. Rotten food. You got the Snow White music box. That's gonna be bad. You picked something up that you need, which means you're probably gonna get attacked when you walk out the door, right?
I don't have any help. Anything on
That's
me.
how Resident Evil does it, right? Where are you? Like, you don't have a map, you can't even check. Well, it looks like you gotta go down to the basement. You can't go back up the elevator? Oh, that's not good. What's that on the wall? Is there a map? Hotel map for employees. Yeah, pretty much.
We gotta go to the basement to get all of it. We gotta go through that. Boiler.
This is gonna suck. That is the purpose of sections like this in video games, is to make you feel helpless. And to build fear, because if you go down here, there'll be some shit, right? You'll be surprised, fuck you.
Surprise, more fries,
That's not good. Duck and weave, duck and weave.
Locked. It's locked.
But you're here now, so let's... Hey, there's that bar Venus Tears. You're gonna come out the other side. Hey, medkit. Got the bar key. Alright, you're screwed now. Directly behind you. Ah!
Get the fuck out of the
Hey, you made it without getting hit.
Oh yeah.
They assume that you took a beating from that thing just now. You're in the kitchen.
Chin.
The bar is gonna be ugly. There's a can with no label on it.
Gotta open it.
Yep, you got a can opener, right? Yeah, you do.
Gotta open it.
It's gonna be like a brain. It's gonna be light bulbs.
Of all the weird.
There was a light bulb in the can. You got a light bulb.
Funny light bulb.
An idea? If you hold it up over your head, maybe an idea will happen. Alright, you're in the bar now.
Dick.
There's a lamp on the counter. There's no light bulb, so you can't turn it on. Hey. You put the light in the bulb. Or no, yeah, you put the bulb in the light. Now turn it on. You gotta turn it on. Oh, okay.
Your thing.
I have no idea. You use the key.
That was all that was for. That was like a puzzle. Who put the light bulb in so you can see the door?
Hey, but you can go back to level 2 and get all your shit back now. No, I would still go get it. Like, before you do the box thing. To scare you? It created the proper effect. Oh shit, you got a problem. You got a problem. You got a problem.
I want that door. Oh my shit.
Retrieve everything from the shelf. Yes. Including my light bulb. You gonna go out there and kill those things? Just to prove that you can? My guess is dollars to pesos says you put the music box in there and that's how you go to the other side. I don't know. What you doing? Dead? Alright, it's all about Pyramid Head's sword. I don't even see the enemies anymore. Is your radio on? They're just gone?
I don't want to fight with him.
Yeah, they just put them there so that, you know, when you were running up there, you'd be pissed off. I bet this flips you to the other world. Put it down.
I still gotta go to room 3.
You can't get up there.
That's room guest.
Yup. I'm not talking about it at this point. I'm not even gonna speculate. Nope, that's not it.
Yes, I got it. In the other room.
They really want you to be in this one place. Here we go. There's nothing interesting written in the memo book. Yeah, lay down and take a nap, and then bad shit will happen. Oh, look, you can... You put the tape in it?
I do. Probably. What? My hand.
Yeah, that's not good. Looks like I'll be able to use it. Okay, use it. Alright, shit's about to get real. Real bad. I'm pretty sure it's not porn.
Are you taping again? Come on. I don't know why, but I just love it here. It's so peaceful. You know what I heard? This whole area used to be a sacred place. I think I can see why. It's too bad we have to leave.
This demonic sacred
Please
place.
promise you'll take me again, James.
What just happened?
Killer with a knife and finger.
Kind of looks like you put a pillow over her head.
Jason, somebody killed.
I don't think it's game over. Maybe it is.
Game over.
No. There's like 12 endings to this game or something like that.
That dog.
Right.
Mary.
This little girl is
So
awful.
there you are, James. Did you get the letter? Did you find Mary? If not, let's get going already, okay?
Laura. Mary's gone. She's dead.
Liar, that's a lie!
No, that's not true.
She died because she was sick?
No, I killed her.
You killer! Why'd you do it? I hate you! I want her back! Give her back to me! I knew it! You didn't care about her! I hate you, James! I hate you! I hate you! I hate you! She was always waiting for you. Why? Why?
I'm sorry. The Mary you know isn't here. Laura, I'm sorry.
Help me.
Is this like a mercy thing?
That voice!
The game's obviously not over. That explains the why like Silent Hill brought him back. Like it seems like everybody who's hung up on something comes back to Silent Hill. I don't know. Why is there water dripping? Hey, look, the other thing's not checked. Another room. I thought you already checked that before. Unless you're already on the other side when you went through the door. That's probably why this dripping water sounds different.
Get the seed coin door.
Checking memory card. Hotel 3rd floor hall. I do not know why your flashlight is not working. Down the stairs you go. Maybe she was in the bathroom? I doubt that. I don't know. You gotta be on the other side. This is totally different than it was before.
Mary's going to die? You must be joking.
You must be joking.
I'm very sorry.
But you're a doctor. It's your job to heal people. How can you just let her die?
Please, calm down. As her doctor, I promise I'll do what I can. But there's still no effective treatment for her condition.
How long does she have?
I'm afraid I'm not sure. 3 years at most. Perhaps 6 months. It's impossible
this was a
to
mercy
say with
thing.
certainty.
And yeah, everything that's on the torment side is now like making you relive this shit. If it's super dark on the stream, we apologize, but there's really not much we can do about it. You just went through 207 and came out 204? That's cool. Maybe there was something like blocking it. Oh, they really want you in that door. They locked a camera view on it. Oh shit. Yeah, that's creepy as hell. Notice how everything keeps getting worse. Came out 207. So you want to go in 202 at the end and then want to check the hallway. No, I think you were going the right way. Handgun bullets. Yeah. What if Silent Hill isn't a real place? What if it's a prison in your mind?
Don't know where I'm
Come out. Wherever you are, it's definitely... Alright, there's like elevators there. Yeah, this hotel is definitely getting more and more fucked up. Hey, the elevator works now. That's scary. I don't know. I think it's gonna take you wherever it wants to go. I don't know if you're gonna go out the door. I think you're just gonna be in the basement.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Is that rising? I have no idea. Kick it. There you go. You kicked it. It's gonna be more, right? What did that say? It's a wall. I can't get through here. They walled you in from the way up. You turn on that light? Yeah, there's help on the other side. I can see it on the bar. This is not good. Welcome to the PS2 era, bruh. Well, those just look like... What yeah, it was health drinks. I was right. Look, yeah, there's like 12 of them. I think you're gonna get shitted on. There were things in this hallway last time you were in here. Shotgun shells.
Yeah, when you get a lot of shit from your game, you have to get fight.
Med kit. Okay. I think you're over too far. There you go. What's in the can? Nothing useful. I ate.
Get a lot of shit.
Where is it? That's why all the water's moving. There's something there. All right. There's more. Going to the stairs. What's that? Nothing, apparently. That's the stairs, right?
I'm trying to get there.
You're going up the stairs.
That's...
Shit's about to get real.
Where'd you come from, cat? Where'd you go? You're just chilling in the goddamn burning down hallway. Stairway. It's Mom!
Mama! Mama, I was looking for you. Larry's the only one left. Maybe then I can rest.
Nah.
Mama, why are you running away? You're not my mama.
No shit.
It's you. Oh, I'm sorry.
Angela, no.
Thank you for saving me. But I wish you hadn't. Even Mama said it. I deserved what happened.
No, Angela. That's wrong.
What?
No. Don't pity me. I'm not worth it.
Whatever happened to her drug her to Silent Hill too. It's like you're watching everybody else's mental breakdown happen together at the same time.
You think you can save me? Will you love me?
Nah. Nah, I'm out.
Take care of me? Heal all my pain?
No.
That's what I thought.
No, I think that's the point.
James.
He killed his wife. And then
give me back that
this was
knife.
like his next girlfriend and she was out of her fucking mind and she's
No.
here now.
I won't.
Because of all this.
Saving it for yourself?
Me? No. I'd never kill myself.
Where am I supposed to?
I mean, did she just?
It's hot as hell in here.
No.
You see it too. For me, it's always like this.
I'm gonna go back to my multiple people having neurotic breakdowns at the same time they're all experiencing together. Although she was complaining earlier about like her guy who was like beating her and shit. Maybe it was James. Wasn't she complaining about that? Like an abusive husband or boyfriend or something? Well, you couldn't go... Wait, those didn't have stairs that went up before, did they? Yeah.
I can go normal way?
No, I don't think so. Wait, what the hell? You went the wrong way. You gotta go up the stairs. I get it now. I was all turned around. I got it now. I know, and now you're... Yeah, dude, I told you there weren't stairs that went up like that. Like, that shit was weird. Oh, shit, man. I mean, the hotel is disintegrating, correct? Fire, do not cross. You can find dead Angela in there?
Oh, look at it.
I don't know. Yeah, kinda. Yeah, he is. There's something on the ground right there. Rifle shells. More rifle shells. They are just loading you up. You can't go in there? That police line thing? Well, I guess you go in this door. Get an ampoule. They really want you to survive whatever's coming next. What's that, bud? Fire alarm? Alright, whatever's in that next place, that's something to fight. You're definitely being held down. You know what I'm disappointed that there hasn't been in a while? Where the fuck are you? I'm disappointed that there hasn't been any holes to jump in. Yeah, shouldn't there be a bunch of holes to jump in? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is a sign. Yeah.
This is the end of end, I think.
Maybe. I think we've reached the end of all things. Yeah.
What the hell alone? Three of them. Did all that to save her? She's still nice.
I don't know if we did all to save her as it was to find her. We found her.
I was weak. That's why I needed you. Needed someone to punish me for my sins. But that's all over now. I know the truth. Now it's time to end this.
They weren't that hard last time. Yeah, you need to kill them. Like, you need to go big. Okay, that's bad. I would run away. And I would check your compass. Yeah. Run. Okay, go to the next corner, then shoot him. And when you can see him, run to the next corner and shoot him. I mean, you know how it is. I personally think that the rifle's probably, you know, better at long range. I mean, maybe save it for later. I don't know if there's anything after this. You're doing work. Yeah, you're hitting them both at the same time? Are they leaving? What the shit did they just do?
Got some double shots off.
Yeah, you did.
Took.
I don't know, run over there and see what's up. Pyramid Head won't move anymore. Looks like he's holding something. I got a scarlet egg. What is rust-colored egg? So you shot them enough and then they killed themselves? Yeah. Alright. Well, I guess we're moving on. Time to go back out to the lobby. That's just weird. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Time to go out that door. I don't care. There's a round indentation. Go do the other one. Yes.
There we go.
And that's where you would have come out there. It doesn't matter which door you take, they're funneling you in somewhere. This is a lobby, isn't it?
Mary?
What do you want, James?
Oh, shit.
I brought you some flowers.
Flowers? I don't want any damn flowers. Just go home already.
Mary, what are you saying?
Look, I'm disgusting. I don't deserve flowers. Between the disease and the drugs, I look like a monster.
Yeah, let him finish. I don't want...
What are you looking at? Get the hell out of here. Leave me alone already. I'm no use to anyone. I'll be dead soon anyway. Maybe today, maybe tomorrow. It'd be easier if they'd just kill me. But I guess the hospital is making a nice profit off me. They want to keep me alive.
Man, that's deep for 2001.
Are you still here? I told you to go. Are you deaf? Don't come back. James, wait. Please don't go. Stay with me. Don't leave me alone. I didn't mean what I said. Please, James. Tell me I'll be okay. Tell me I'm not going to die.
Damn.
Help me.
What do you want? Leave, don't.
I want you to go through that door.
Bitch, don't.
Yeah, I would.
What from you?
Hey, if you were in that spot, you'd be a little bitch too. You probably would, yeah. Like you get a cold, you're all upset now. Imagine if that was you. Yeah, you'd be upset. Don't have a map of this area. And then in the middle of all of this, he killed her? I guess you can't jump down into the water. We're gonna need a bigger boat. I'll be honest, I'd be a bitch like that too. I would tell you that I'm better than that, but I'd just be lying. Like, that's how that works.
These camera angles are so ridiculous.
That's what this game is, man. Ridiculous camera angles, the video game. Just because you were happy you figured out how to manipulate them doesn't make them any less ridiculous.
I can't manipulate them.
Oh, it's not good.
Bye.
Bye.
I wanna go back.
Oh, shit. That was her bed. All right, you've reached the pinnacle of your nightmare. Here it comes. Get the good one. Yeah, go big. Go big. Gonna need a big old gun.
Mary?
Wrong again. Mary's dead. You killed her.
Maria? Maria, I'm done with you.
What do you mean? But I can be yours. I'll be here for you forever. And I'll never yell at you or make you feel bad. That's what you wanted.
Now I understand. The problem is, you're not Mary.
No, James. I won't let you. I'll never let you have your Mary back.
Fight time. Yeah, run. Run, yo. Yeah, pretty much. Get out of there. She's coming. Eli coming. Move. We got supplies on you. Check your health. You got issues. It doesn't look like it. Alright, keep it with the rifle. Keep it with the rifle. Oh, you about to get fucked up, Rod? Okay. Okay, I think you got the Maria ending. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what it is.
James.
Kicker. Yeah. Shooter, that's fine. I think that's it.
Mary?
James.
Forgive me.
I told you that I wanted to die, James.
It was a mercy thing.
I wanted the pain to end.
That's why I did it, honey. I just couldn't watch you suffer. No. That's not the whole truth. You also said that you didn't want to die. The truth is, part of me hated you for taking away my life.
Which is why he's been hung up this whole time.
And you're suffering for it. It's enough, James.
Mary?
James.
Yeah, but this time he didn't do it.
Now I understand the real reason I came to this town.
To be tormented for what you did.
What was I afraid of?
And to be released from it.
Without you, Mary, I've got nothing. Now we can be together.
Oh shit. Cars going into the water.
In my restless dreams, I see that town. Silent Hill. You promised you'd take me there again someday, but you never did. Well, I'm alone there now, in our special place, waiting for you. Waiting for you to come to see me. But you never do. And so I wait, wrapped in my cocoon of pain and loneliness. I know I've done a terrible thing to you. Something you'll never forgive me for. I wish I could change that. But I can't. I feel so pathetic and ugly laying here,
waiting for you. Every day I stare up at the cracks in the ceiling, and all I can think about is how unfair it all is. The doctor came today. He told me I could go home for a short stay. It's not that I'm getting better. It's just that this may be my last chance. I think you know what I mean. Even so, I'm glad to be coming home. I've missed you terribly. But I'm afraid, James. I'm afraid you don't really want me to come home. Whenever you come see me, I can tell how hard it is on you. I don't know if you hate me or pity me, or maybe I just disgust you. I'm sorry about that. When I first learned that I was going to die, I just didn't want to accept it. I was so angry all the time, and I struck out at everyone I loved most. Especially you, James. That's why I understand if you do hate me. But I want you to know this, James. I'll always love you. Even though our life together had to end like this, I still wouldn't trade it for the world. We had some wonderful years together. Well, this letter has gone on too long, so I'll say goodbye. I told the nurse to give this to you after I'm gone. That means that as you read this, I'm already dead. I can't tell you to remember me, but I can't bear for you to forget me. These last few years since I became ill, I am so sorry for what I did to you, did to us. You've given me so much, and I haven't been able to return a single thing. That's why I want you to live for yourself now. Do what's best for you, James.
It's like the longest letter ever.
James, you made me happy.
If this ends on that, that'll make me happy. It's over. No, that's the good ending. Masahiro Ito. He's the guy that got to work on the new one. Microphone's louder than that. Alright. So that's part of the reason why people love this game, is because of the ending. Like, they put up with a lot of shit during the game in order to get to the end of it, right? I did read something about the ending, like if you let Maria die, the person at the end is Mary you have to fight. and you kill Mary again. And that's a whole different whacked version of the ending. But Maria's not there unless you get the Maria ending. And that's the good ending, because then you can get closure for Mary. And then there's the dog ending, which you have to beat it like 3 times in order to get that done, and so on and so forth. So I think you got the good ending. No, the alien ending's only in the first game. The dog ending in this one is the hidden, fun, crazy shit ending in this one. Which is actually kind of funny. The alien ending, at the end, when you're in the amusement park in Silent Hill 1, you basically run up to the top of like a lighthouse at the amusement park and you're like, aliens, I'm here. And then they come and take you away like the whole thing's been a joke. I did that. I actually, like, dude, Silent Hill 1, man, I was actually really good at that game at one point. I lived and died by Konami games when I was like 17, 18, 19 years old. Metal Gear Solid, Silent Hill 1, Silent Hill 1 specifically. There were some others too. I can't think of any off the top of my head, but there were others. And then there was Resident Evil 2. I hated Resident Evil 3 on the PlayStation 1. I love it on the remake of it. I hated the original. Silent Hill 2 wasn't until later. I'm trying to think of what else I played. And then I lived and died by Square Enix. Like, I had every Square Enix RPG game. I mean, everything from Final Fantasy 7, 8, and 9 all the way up to, like, Vagrant Story, Brave Fencer Musashi, Threads of Fate, Bushido Blade, Einhander, Air Guys. Like, I had all of it. The Anthology, the Chronicles, I had all of that shit. When I got my first PS2, that's what basically ended up, I just got my first video game job, so I was working at the Game Peddler. And, like, all of my shit came down there one day, and I said, what's it all worth? And they traded in everything that I had moved with to get my first PS2. And I got that so I could play Gran Turismo 3. My first 2 games with my PlayStation 2 were Gran Turismo 3 and Gauntlet Dark Legacy. I played the shit out of those. The only thing I didn't trade then was... So I probably had like 200 PlayStation 1 games. I had all the Lunars, the Suikoidens, I had everything. And when I moved from Las Vegas to Salt Lake, I went to my local game store in Vegas and I said, hey, I want to move light. Like, I don't want to carry all this stuff with me, so what can you give me in credit? Like, I need something. I need something to pass the time. I'm not going to have a place where I can sit and play these games. I don't know what to do. And dude traded all of my shit in that I wasn't going to move with. He traded everything for... There you go. Ending clear, 1 out of 4. I traded everything in for a Game Boy Color, every copy of Pokemon, red, blue, yellow, gold, silver at the time. And I moved with that. And they were like, yep, you're cool. Like, do that. And I did that. And it was a good thing, too, because for the first year I was here in Salt Lake, that was all I did was play those games. So that's why I love Pokemon the way I do. Because I thought it was a baby's toy, and I was like, fuck all this noise. But I did. I got rid of Silent Hill. I got rid of the Resident Evils. I got rid of a whole bunch of stuff, like, to move light. Yeah. I think I got rid of my Dreamcast, too, to move light. I kept some of the rare RPG games. Yeah, but I got... Oh, dude. I didn't have space. I didn't have, like... I know, but what are you going to do? So is your rank 3 stars out of all that, or did you get all of those stars for a rank? So you did good. Defeated enemy by fighting, defeated enemy by whatever, save clear data. Yeah, you want to save that in a new file. But yeah, I played the shit out of Silent Hill 1. And I played Silent Hill 2. I never finished it. But I played Silent Hill 2 when it came out because I had a PS2. The next game I got, so it was Gran Turismo, Gauntlet Dark Legacy, and I think the next game I picked up was either Tony Hawk Pro Skater 3 or Jak and Daxter. I don't remember which one, but like those were the games I had for my PS2. There you go. That's Silent Hill 2. It's over. It's done. We finished it. I'm taking credit for finishing it, even though I didn't touch the controller. So it was about 2, I mean, we talked for a while at the beginning, but it was about 2 hours. Yeah, it's not too bad. It's not too bad for what it is. Well, you should know how to go through it now. You think you could beat the whole thing in 10 minutes?
So that
Oh, that last part you could do. Dude, you had so much ammo. I wonder what going through it on normal would look like. Because I bet you don't have as many drops as you go through that. And you had so much extra shit at the end. It was ridiculous, so. Yeah, combined was way over 200 bullets. It was probably 350. Because it was 150, 150, and then like 60. So, yeah, it was. I bet it was over 150 or 350. So, yeah, there's that. Yeah, that's Silent Hill 2. But that's that because of the ending, it's not tied to anything else either, for what it's worth.
James,
it's not
honey,
tied to anything else.
did
James, Mary, Maria, Laura. Like, I think Laura's like her sister or something like that. I don't know, but that's why she's mad at him. Like, the little kid's mad at him because he killed her or whatever. But, like, it's its own story. It's its own standalone thing. And it doesn't do anything extra. It doesn't have anything extra to it. It's just that one thing. Silent Hill 3, from my understanding, is tied to Silent Hill 1. Yeah, I think that's what it is. The girl that you rescue in Silent Hill 1 comes back, almost like what this new DLC for Resident Evil is, right? Yeah, so something like that. Silent Hill 2, though, everybody loves this because of its thing. Like, you have to think about it. In 2001, there you go. It's a real copy of the game. Real case. Only ever had 2 owners, him being the second one. Yeah, don't trip on that. There you go. No, for a game that came out in 2001, Right to Die, assisted suicide, just the idea of assisted suicide as murder, the idea of, you know, like being tormented and tortured like psychologically for stuff like that. Like back in 2001, like going to therapy wasn't like a regular thing, you know? Like it still had like major stigma around it and stuff. It still has it now to some point, but like not as much as it did then. Like they tackled all of that shit in Silent Hill 2 in 2001. Like that's kind of wild. So yeah, that's why I think people remember that game the way that they love it. I think that's why. So that's not a bad way. But that's Silent Hill 2. We're done.
Made it, guys.
We finished the game.
We did the thing.
Finished the
Hopefully
game.
You enjoyed it. Didn't make you too scared.
Nah, this game's not scary.
Not as bad as 1.
It's not as bad as 1. It's not as bad as Origins either.
Not even close.
Origins is pretty funky. So that's something else that this game doesn't tackle. The thing that makes Silent Hill 1 scary is the cult shit. Yeah. Right? Like you're fighting the great demon or whatever it is, and you know, Silent Hill was a resort town that became a cult, you know, thing that was still underground when all that stuff was going on. Like that, none of that shit is in this game. No. None of it. Pyramid Head represents his torment for himself and, you know, other shit that goes on like that. So, yeah, like this is all very contained that way. Silent Hill 3, I think, goes back to the demonic shit. And I don't like that. Silent Hill 4 gets far, far away from that. And then Homecoming is strange. But I think that it kind of takes on a theme after that. Like every Silent Hill game after that is somebody trapped in their own mind or in Silent Hill because they did something and they're terrible. The guy in Homecoming is a returned vet. Like he came back from war and somehow ended up in Silent Hill. I don't know if he lived there or not, but it's a retired veteran. And then Downpour, that guy's fucked up in the head somehow. The guy in the room is all sorts of fucked up, dude. The room is twisted. But they don't do the cult thing as much, as far as I know. So it's just 1 and 3 that do it. So we'll have to see. But yeah, that's going to do it for today. We have finished the game. Last part of this will be up on YouTube soon, and you can sit. One day you'll be at work, you won't have anything to do, and you can just sit and watch through the entire playthrough and go, "Oh, that happened." Finish Silent Hill. One of these days, we do need to take a look at the ones we did get. He brought over his other games, so he's got Downpour here, he's got Homecoming here. I ordered the 2 and 3 collection for PlayStation the other day. That's here now. He's got 4 on PS2 and Xbox. Got 3 on the PS2 to go through. So we got the original versions of that to go through. What's today? Today's the 24th? So we gotta figure that out. It's Resident Evil. Yeah, we got Resident Evil to do after this, so.
here again.
Well, I still am thinking about going back and catching all the shit that got missed this year. There's a lot of shit that got missed this year. Elden Ring probably would take a while. I don't know how long Elden Ring. Well, I only own it on the PC. I don't have it on console. So my friend who was in town a couple weeks ago, part of the reason we didn't stream back the first week of October when Bear was in town, he actually has been saying that. He's like, everybody's telling me I have to get Elden Ring because it's so cool. And I was like, fine, like I'll get Elden Ring on the PS5, and then it'll share to his PS4 so he can just use it. And like I have to get it on the console eventually. But no, right now I don't have it on anything but the PC, so I don't even know what the multiplayer looks like or whatever else it is. Yeah, it's disappeared from a bunch of places. You can get it on the store, but it's always fucking $60. Like, I've been waiting for it to go on sale. Yeah, Black Friday's coming up. Well, the problem with Black Friday now is we don't get Black Friday sales. We get the month of November. And then it's like everything is up and down and complete bullshit for a month. So.
Flash sales and crazy sales on one.
Yep. You got like 3 days to deal with it. Like, okay, I know when to save my money for. I know what it is I'm looking for. I'm going to get these few things. And if I have to tackle someone to do it, that doesn't sound like the right thing to do, so I'm good. You know, that sort of. I like that version of preparation. We don't get that shit anymore.
There's a month-long sale for
yeah.
PS5.
Yep.
Like,
yeah, we saw that today.
It's all garbage.
Yeah, we saw that today. It's early Black Friday deals already. It's October 24th. Yeah. So, I don't know. Maybe there's phones on sale. Who fucking knows? There's never any good video games on sale. There always is on Black Friday. Like, I don't understand that. Modern Warfare comes out on Friday this week. Why would you buy that on Friday? I understand the FOMO part of it. I gotta be the first one into Verdansk or wherever the hell it is. Where's that? Warzone. Yeah, I gotta be the first one into the new Warzone. I gotta be the first one into the multiplayer. I gotta get through it first. I understand that. But in a month, on Black Friday, that game will be $40 somewhere. Is it 60 or 70? I'm gonna look it up. I want to know.
I think it's 70 on consoles and 60 on the PC.
Is it really?
I think that's what.
Okay, hang on. I'm gonna check it on Steam.
70 everywhere.
I want to check this on Steam.
Be surprised if it wasn't 70.
Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 on Steam, $69.99.
Yeah, so 70.
Yep, 70. So it's gonna be 70 on everything. In a month, that game will be $40 or $50
On sale for
Black Friday. Yeah. Like we're at that time of year where you gotta like look at that shit and worry about that stuff. But yeah, it's gonna be like, why would you buy it on Friday? Because I'm gonna miss out on the first month of grinding rank and being a fucking god at Call of Duty. I could kill the nubbies. Actually, you'd be better off playing Call of Duty the day after Christmas, right? That's when all the new kids are getting on and they're gonna get fucked up.
I used to.
Yeah, man.
We got it in November, and then we, all the kids for Christmas got it, and then they're sucking, and you're just like rolling them.
They get blasted, like they get ass blasted, like it's crazy how bad they are, right? But yeah,
probably the best story. Halo 3 came out, and that's what happened.
Yep. September, dude. Halo 3 drops in September.
But then Christmas, all the
kids get it. Yeah.
And then it was like smash kids, make them feel bad.
I still think that's like the smartest thing Microsoft ever did during that time frame. They chose September for a bunch of games. Gears of War 3 came out in September. Halo 3 came out in September. I think Reach even came out in September. They did that though so that everyone else could have November. They were like, hey, if you're Call of Duty, we don't want to take from you. Like, let's not fight with each other. We'll put it out in September. You get your sales in November, and everybody can have Christmas. Like, that was like a great strategy for them. I loved those days. Because you didn't have to buy 6 games on November 15th for whatever was going on. That was such a great time. It was like they cared about us. Then we come to find out that they really didn't care about us, but you get the idea. But yeah, dude, like, why would you play today? Like, why would you play on Friday? I know you already reserved it, right? You're getting it on Friday, huh? You're going to buy it on Friday, aren't you? No?
Not unless somebody else buys it. I will not.
You're not going to buy it on Friday. All right, you heard it. You heard it here first, and I am going to fucking...
If someone else does, that's a thing. But I will not buy that game.
I am gonna hold him to that because when he buys it on Friday, I'm gonna fucking mock him. It's gonna be amazing.
I'm not buying it.
Amazing. Say it real close to the microphone.
I'm not buying it, Jen.
Yeah, I don't believe that for a second. I don't care how good you say Overwatch 2 is. It ain't enough to keep you away from Call of Duty Modern Warfare.
Overwatch.
Whatever.
Oh, man, you need to come play. Jack, tell him to come play.
I'm not gonna play Overwatch.
You downloaded it. You already put it on the computer.
You know what? That's as far as peer pressure gets me as I downloaded it. Okay? That's what it is. I downloaded it out of peer pressure. Fuck you. That's it. I did that. So there you go. But yeah, that's what we're doing tonight. So we beat Silent Hill. It's a good question. Figure out what's next. Gotta figure out what's next.
The Resident Evil 1, 2, 3.
I don't want to run through one.
Yeah, don't do one.
So you know which one? Okay, so of the old games, let's talk about this for a second. Of the old games, okay, which one's the best?
From 1 to 4.
So you have to
talking about 0, 1.
No. So you have to think of it in their sequences, right? So 0, 1, 2, and 3 are all part of the same like group. 4, 5, and 6 are part of the same group. 7 and 8 are their own thing, right? So of the original games, like which one's the best?
2 and 3.
2.
If they're redoing like
I'm not talking about the remakes. I'm talking about the old games. 2. Every day of the week and twice on Sunday. 2 is the best Resident Evil game in the old ones. 2. So you take those same games and of the remakes, because all of them have either been remade or remastered. Of all of the new games, what's the best one of all the new games?
3, because it's quick.
3. That blows my mind. Like, I don't want to play 2. I actually think that 2 is the worst of them.
I don't like
0. 2
Zero's
takes...
freaking...
0 is weird. 2 takes way too long.
It does. It takes forever.
Way too long.
Even in speedrun, it's like 3 hours.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
3, you just like bust
you have to know everything and be able to do literally everything in that game to be anything near 3 hours. To play it normally, it's 6.
Yeah,
6 easy. And you have no ammo, and it's more of a horror game that way, whereas the action version of it, which is 3, is so much more enjoyable for me to play. I never thought that would happen. So you look at like the original games, 2 is the definitive game. You look at the remakes of them, 3 is better. And I'm like, how the hell does that work? Then you look at the next set, you go 4, 5, and 6. I think 5's the best.
5 is the most enjoyable, and it goes the quickest. 4, for story reason, I think is.
I don't know, man. 4 is weird.
It's weird, but story.
4's weird, and 5 is a lot more straightforward with being a lot less weird. Like if I have to put up with that version of weird, at least it's quick.
I have to play 4 over 6.
6 is just 6 is just.
6 was I don't know what they.
I know what they were trying to do, and I know what they failed at miserably. So there's that. And then 7 and 8 are their own thing. Yeah. But even that, we were looking at it like every one of these games has the game where you have to play it as a suspense game. So that's 2, that's 4, and that's 7. And then they've got the game right after that you play as an action game, which is what 3 is, and 5 is, and then 8. Yeah, like it's really weird how they go through this. So I don't know, like what's 9 gonna be? Yeah, hell yeah, there's gonna be a 9.
It won't be with either.
Oh, are you?
It's gonna start.
Yeah, it's gonna be a whole new thing. Yeah, I don't know what the whole new thing would be at this point, but it's gonna be a whole new thing. We're either gonna go back to Chris as his new form, or we're gonna get a fucking remake of Code Veronica finally. Like I can't.
I think if 4 sells well, they'll do.
4 will sell well. So the best-selling Resident Evil game of all time is 7. 7 sold almost 10 million units, and then. Like the next one up, I think was the remake of 2. Was the next one, or it was like 4, like 4 in all of its different versions, its original versions, and then like some of the newer ones, like the remake for 2, like they have all sold at this point. Even 8, the newest one, has sold 5 million units, but they can't ignore that. Like. That's the whole thing. Like, that's the theory with Monster Hunter right now. The theory with Monster Hunter right now is that you can't sell 20 million units of Monster Hunter World and then ignore that game. Like, you just can't. They sold 20 million units of Monster Hunter World. 20 million.
Pretty good.
Can you name 5 games in the last 10 years that have sold 20 million units? They're all Nintendo games, by the way.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, Zelda does.
Zelda and Pokemon.
Zelda and Pokemon sell 10 million units. Mario Kart sold 10 million units, right?
Well,
That's
Mario Kart 8's still
right.
Still,
but that's the whole
y'all
point.
need to stop buying it so we get 9.
Yeah, stop buying Mario Kart 8.
God damn, it's been out for 10 years now?
Yeah, easy 10 years.
It really came out on the Wii U, guys. Quit buying it.
Yeah, quit buying Mario Kart. All right, so for them to sell 20 million units and them to have not announced a new Monster Hunter game for the PS5 or the Xbox Series X or the PC, like, that blows my mind. I appreciate that they did Rise, which was its own thing on the Switch, but they're ignoring where they sold 20 million units, right? They're ignoring the PS5, PS4. So, yeah, I don't understand entirely what Capcom's doing, but at the same time, I don't understand what Konami's doing either, because, I mean, if the fervor hype over the last 5 or 6 days since they announced the Silent Hill 2 remake hasn't taught them anything, like, people want this shit. I understand, and Shadow Man was talking about this last night. He was like, down with remakes, no more remakes. And I'm with him to a point. Like, I am tired of every fucking game having a number after it. I am tired of every fucking game being a remake of an old game. However, there is still a place for that. Like, remaking Silent Hill 2, I get it. And I'm okay with it. But if you can't make a new one, then what's the fucking point of remaking the old one? Right? Which is all Konami has done for 5 years now. We got a Castlevania regular collection. We got a Castlevania Advanced collection. We got a Contra collection. We got that arcade collection with Gradius in it. Like, they're not remaking Metal Gear. Like, really? They're not remaking Metal Gear so they can make a new Metal Gear. Like, that's just printing money at that point. Like, why won't you take my money?
Yourself the other day, everybody bitched and owned it. The 360 days.
Yeah, they bitched and moaned 15 years ago, but now looking at it, it's
the Pachinko machine.
Well, I think Hudson keeps them
afloat. People that
afloat.
haven't been to Japan, those machines are crazy. There are lines outside these buildings where they open. There are lines
To play pachinko?
But to play pachinko machines, there's adults in line during weekdays to play these fucking machines.
Is it specifically the Silent Hill pachinko? Because, I mean, that would be amazing.
They're all in the same area, but I'm just saying, pachinko machines is like hardcore gambling here. Like, it's bad.
Wow. So the people that you see in casinos in Las Vegas during the day, that's pachinko.
Equals pachinko in Japan. It's insane. Literally wrapped around the building waiting to get in. They want to throw their money at these freaking balls that drop down.
You know, I had a pachinko machine as a child. My mom got it from somewhere. I have no idea where she got it from, but it sat in my closet. We would just sit there and flip it like a pinball machine going, what the fuck does this do? Like, it was the most boring machine I'd ever seen.
I don't know what it is with people over there, but they love it, and they'll win these fucking balls. They come out balls. They don't have any money coming out. Just balls that come out. Put them in a plastic bin, and put it behind your chair. Nobody steals anything there. Just Japan.
Yeah.
But they'll just have flipping 10 stacks of ball in bins. These bins are like 2x3s. Just stacks of them.
And then they just
turn
trade
them in for money. And I'm like, okay. But the weird thing is, they give you a little card thing. You have to take this card thing to the most janky ass hole in the wall to get your money. Because it's illegal to do gambling. It's a video game. But then they take it around and then you exchange it for money.
Is it run by like the Yakuza or something?
It feels like it. Yeah, I'm like, this is the most craziest thing. Because, you know, we had to play pachinko because we were there.
Yeah.
But to turn in your pachinko money, you take it to this random ass place around the corner down a crazy alleyway. You're like, I'm gonna get murdered.
Wow. Dude, I'm waiting for that Yakuza game. Where's the Yakuza pachinko machine, mogul? That's what we need. We need a Yakuza game for that. That'd be great. I'd play that Yakuza game. I don't know. Everybody keeps telling me Yakuza's amazing, and I really should sit down and play it. I've never tried it.
Probably good at you slap people fighting game.
Yeah. It's supposed to be like
slap the buttons, and that's all I can.
It's supposed to be like Shenmue, though. Like, you walk around the city and experience, like, Tokyo and shit. And I'm like, all right. I don't know. The new one looks like Ghost of Tsushima, so might have to try that. I don't know. One of these days we'll try it. That's just another game on the list of shit I ain't never played. Yakuza Like a Dragon was this year or last year? I don't remember.
You have 1,500 games on Steam. You probably played 20 of them.
Yeah,
recently.
no, I've played more than 20 of them. I've played like 150 of them. Oh. I've played 10%.
10% of them.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've played 10%. At this point in my life, I know that there's not enough of my life left to play all the games I have on Steam. I get it, okay?
If you quit your job, you can do it.
Yeah. This is gonna have to be a lot better than it is for me to quit my job and play my Steam game. So, yeah. How's that for a fucking reason to do shit? All right, Silent Hill is done. 2.
Silent Hill 2.
Silent Hill 2 is done.
There's lots more whenever we get to.
Yeah. Oh, and maybe we'll save them for next year. Next year in Halloween, we'll do 3 and The Room. That's how that'll go. And then the year after that, we'll do fucking Downpour.
Goddamn, it was a 10-year plan here.
I'm going to be fucking 45 years old, still going, Jesus!
Out and we'll have to do that instead.
No. So Silent Hill is good for 2 times of the year. It's good for October, Halloween, right? But if you play your cards right, and I think this is why they released Resident Evil when they do. Village was a little different because it came out in May. But like cold, dark winter days,
good time.
You can play Silent Hill during the cold, dark winter, right?
We got lots of those days here.
Yeah.
From now until May.
Yeah, it just started snowing yesterday, and life is shit now. So yeah,
it got real cold and real fast.
Real cold, real fast. So there you go.
Ain't gonna get any hotter.
There you go. But we did a thing. Like I now have a complete. Okay, so this month I've got completion. Like I've got playthroughs and a shelf for Castlevania: Lament of Innocence, Silent Hill 2. This will be the last video that goes up on that, and that'll be done. And there was another one, Symphony of the Night on the Saturn.
Did something else.
I did something else. There was another game too.
Yeah, you did something.
I don't remember. Looking at all my games over there, thinking what I did.
Or was it? No.
I beat Sly Cooper. I beat Sly Cooper 1.
That was it.
Yeah, the audio's all fucked up on it, but I beat it.
We need to figure out how to get them. Everywhere we look for 2, it's never available.
Yeah, can't get Sly Cooper 2 anywhere. Yeah. Can't get Sly Cooper 2.
People...
Can't get a decent copy of Jack 2.
That's so...
I know, that's the one that sold the most. It's just disappeared.
It's just gone.
Yeah.
Who the hell's hoarding these games?
I think Sly 2 sold more than all the other ones as well, and it's just gone. Like, all you find are destroyed copies of Sly Cooper.
All the Ratchet games are gone, and they sold pretty well.
Actually, the PS2 versions of Ratchet, with the exception of Size Matters and Secret Agent Clank, all the rest of them, I've seen lots of places recently. But that's the thing, is like getting all of them is, there's 5 or 6 of them, so it's hard to get. What else is missing? I don't think we're missing any. Like, I don't feel like I'm missing very much right now. I really don't. You know what would have been a good spooky game for October? Returnal would have been a good game for No, not Dead Space.
Dead Space is
I'm not playing the Callisto Protocol. I'm not playing Dead Space.
Those are so good.
No. I've never played them.
I've never played... we should do that.
No.
Me and you can play Dead Space on the Xbox and we'll go
Look, dude, you're arguing with me like you want me to play Overwatch here. You're not going to get win on this one. Like, it's not going to happen.
Dead Space isn't any worse than Silent Hill.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
Oh, yeah,
They're both cult shit.
No.
They're both cult shit.
Yeah, I know, but I've played Silent Hill 1 before. Like, if you had gotten to me when I was 19 to play Dead Space, that'd be real different than getting to me now.
Good.
It's not.
It's so good.
It's not. Like, I don't do it except for Resident Evil. I just don't.
Damn it, dude.
I know.
It's so good.
I know. I know. This hurts you, like, way down here, but it's...
Dead Space is so good.
Yeah.
2 is so good. 3 is shit, but 1 and 2...
3's not shit. It's co-op.
Not as scary as 1.
That's fine. That's actually a selling point for me. It's not as scary as 1 and 2.
No, it's just
that's a selling point right there.
It's like a different version of Gears of War at that point.
I like Gears of War.
I understand that, but it's not Dead Space.
See, one of these days, that's what's gonna happen. Is one day I'm gonna turn on the stream. I'm gonna be like, "Fuck it, we're going to war," and then we're just gonna play like every game where you slaughter everything. Like that's all it's gonna be.
Gears of War 1 co-op.
We could do all of them co-op.
I mean, like across.
What do you mean across?
On the computer, Xbox.
Dude, you think we can't hook the Xbox One on one thing and the Xbox Series X on another thing and do it the same way? You can play 2, you can play 3.
You have to be on the console. You can't be on the
Yeah, that's fine. And then I can play 4 and 5 console to computer. And 1. You can, actually, 1 doesn't do cross-platform.
1's on.
Yeah, but we could both play it on PC, but that's like our only option. But no, like one day that's what it'll
5
be.
You can, 5's on the...
Yeah, 5 works with Xbox people too. 4 does too. Yeah, we did that before. So we had Kip in the other room playing on the Xbox One. I was on the computer, and you were like online somewhere else, and we were all playing together.
1 is really good. I wish they'd remake 2 that way.
I like 3.
They can drop Judgment all they. I don't care.
Yeah, I don't care about Judgment. 3's
But 2
my
and
game.
3, like I don't know why those games haven't gotten. Like that, whatever that new company that took it over.
The Coalition.
Redid 1, which was fantastic. Made 4, which was fantastic. Made 5, which was fantastic.
I've never finished 5.
Holy fuck, man!
Look at all the
Chat,
revenue. See, this
what
is
the shit is wrong with this guy?
This is
He doesn't
me.
like Dead Space. He doesn't like Gears of War 5.
I didn't say I didn't like Gears of
wanna
War 5. I
finish
just said I
it.
haven't finished it.
God,
Look, all I'm saying is
that
that
was a freaking amazing.
if I had known that these things would upset you this way, I'd have told you a long time ago just to watch you freak out, man. This is
5 came out what 4 years ago?
feels like it. I think it was only 2 years ago, 3 years ago.
That wasn't.
No,
successful.
that was not.
I
how
think
long- that's 2 years now.
I think the Xbox One X. I think it was a release title for
Maybe,
because they had a special.
maybe that could be.
I think they had that white with.
Well, you know, in my defense, you know, for the last 2 years, got really into playing old games. So, you know, when the new shit would come out, I'd be like, whatever. What?
Do you want to play with him? Gears 5?
Oh
He was
yeah,
like,
no, he
well,
was
I
like,
think
no.
Gears 5 not better than Gears 5.
Yeah, and he wants to play Halo Infinite, and I'm like, well, have you beaten 5? And he's like, no. I'm like, then you can't play Halo Infinite till you beat 5. And he's like, fine, whatever.
That's-
I'm like, have
that's
you
a
played
Halo
1,
game.
2, or 3? And he's like, no. I think he played 1 and maybe 2, but he's not played the other ones too. And I'm like, dude,
I've been holding out. To be honest, I haven't been Infinite. I'm holding out for co-op. You play co-op Halo. I don't know what the fuck they've.
yeah,
It's been 2 years.
it's been 1 year.
But the game was supposed to be out 2 years ago.
Well, yeah,
it
but
took
it's
a year to reset.
yeah.
Why didn't it come with it?
The
Why
multiplayer.
didn't it come with
The multiplayer came out last November, and then the game actually dropped, like Shadow dropped the first week of December last year. Yeah, it's only been a year.
What is a year? Like that's some bullshit for a co-op campaign.
Yeah, I know, I agree. But that's again, it's just a game with a number after it. It's whatever point. This is what, Halo 7, Halo 6. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, this is the problem with them continuing to just make the same shit over and over. First off, we expect it, you know, certain things from it. Second off, they can't deliver on those certain things, so you know, we just.
Well, sadly,
All right, here's the better question. Then tell me the game that has a number after it that's better.
That's better.
Yeah, because right now I'm gonna tell you right now.
2 and 3 are better than 1.
What, Halo? Well, that's fine. Like that was a different time. I'm talking about recently.
Oh, okay.
So Gran Turismo 7 is like no. I wasn't interested in getting through Horizon Forbidden West.
I don't know. This is
Halo Infinite clearly is not that game.
I haven't played either one of these.
Horizon 5 is not any better than 4. It's great, but it's not any better than 4.
About Horizon Forbidden West.
Well, I don't know. I had no interest in playing it. That was the thing. Like, even if it's better as a game, like, they lost me. Like, that's still not good.
What about, I didn't play either one of these, and I don't think you did either. Red Dead Redemption and Red Dead
Yeah, I don't.
I have never
I'm all for Red Dead Redemption. Redemption was okay, but, like,
number 2.
well, I mean, it's also going to take them 17 years to make Grand Theft Auto 6, so who knows at this point what they actually need and what they don't, because their
I never
fans are
played
rabid
1
for
or
that
2,
shit.
but everybody loves
Black Wolf's hanging out tonight. You know, lurk and listen on your drive home. Black Wolf, I want you to know that we have redone the notifications on the channel just for you. They have been redone now. So that's a good time. If somebody follows, it brings up a certain thing now. If somebody tips, it brings up a new thing. It's kind of the same, but kind of new. If somebody raids or hosts, it brings up something else. So there you go. We redid the notifications for Black Wolf. I did that today. So we did some shit. Based on some of the things we were talking about yesterday, I redid them today. So, see, that's the thing is, like, if I had time to do this shit, it'd probably look better. It'd probably be better. We'd probably do more. But I just don't have fucking... I don't feel good half the time, and the other half of the time I have to actually, like, really work. You know? It's fucking stupid.
There's a game you should... Because you're going to bust.
I will bust through Resident Evil 3 tomorrow. I will do 6 runs of Resident Evil 3
you should
tomorrow.
Do one run and then.
No, man, I'm not gonna do. No, I'm gonna. If I don't break an hour, I'm gonna be disappointed with myself, and then I'm gonna go break an hour. Like I'll do it until I break an hour. That's what I do tomorrow.
Okay, well, it's...
That was supposed to be this weekend, and that didn't work out. Luigi's Mansion. You know what? Honestly, at this point, I think Luigi's Mansion would take too.
It would take longer than definitely a couple hours.
I don't know. Luigi's Mansion's a good game, and I like Luigi's Mansion, especially the first one, and not that 3DS version of garbage they put out, like the original GameCube one. So I always find myself going into Luigi's Mansion feeling like I forgot a bunch of stuff, and then picking it up pretty quick. But the point in that game when all the boos get out, you have to hunt them from room to room to room. That shit just takes forever and annoys the hell out of me. That one part of the game is like, I don't know. It really is frustrating. It's really frustrating. So there's that. And then it's going to be the same thing. I was more afraid, like, you know how I beat Symphony of the Night in like 2 days, a day and a half? I thought I was going to play it all week long. And then like I greatly underestimated my ability to play that game. Luigi's Mansion strikes me like it would do the same thing. Like I would either grossly misestimate it one way or the other. Either I'd beat it in 3 hours and be like, fuck this shit. Or it'd take me 4 days and I'd be like, fuck this shit. Like, it feels like that game never has like a happy medium spot for me. That's my problem with Luigi's Mansion. And that is a problem that exists in my mind. And until I actually do it, I don't know what it actually looks like. That's the other thing too. And I don't know. Like, I was hesitant to do it in the first place. I should have done it on those days after Symphony, because I already had beaten that, and I was like, I feel pretty cocky and confident about what the fuck I'm going to beat next. Let's do this shit. I should have done it then, and I didn't. And now I feel like it's gone too long.
Okay.
But I do love that game. I really do love that game. It's a great game. So, I don't know. We're going to have to figure that out. When's Halloween? Monday?
Coming Monday. A week from
Well, the idea would be if the DLC's out on Friday, if I get my code from Green Man Gaming, whenever the hell that comes through. You think so? I don't know. I don't think I'll get it till like Friday at like 10, something like that.
Well, I got the code for Lost started series
2 days before. Okay. So if I get if I'm able to play it on Friday, I imagine playing the DLC would take 2 or 3 days. So we'd probably play that into Halloween. But, I mean, it may be really, really short and not even worth all that. The only thing about it, this is my question. So it's got that third-person mode in it. You can play the whole game third person. Can I load my existing save file with everything in third person? Or do I have to do the whole damn game again in order to unlock all that shit?
I hope.
Like, load it? Yeah.
Because it's just to me, they're like, here's your third person you've been asking for. Go shit on it.
Yeah.
Right? That's what I'm hoping.
Yeah.
That's what I want to do. I don't want to play it all over. I want to go like, hey, you got all your unlocks, go have fun. That's what I want.
Yeah, I would like to go have fun with that game. But that's the thing, like, I was so mad about this last night playing Vampire Survivors. I can't reset Vampire Survivors. I tried for like an hour yesterday. We followed 3 or 4 different tutorials on how to reset the game and do shit, and you just can't. Like, the way cloud saves are set up and the way that shit goes, it feels like again, it's an extreme in both ways, right? Like I was talking about, I'm either going to like greatly overestimate this or greatly underestimate this. It feels like every video game company with their save policy does the same thing. Vampire Survivors should let you reset whatever's going on, and Resident Evil should let you do a new game, but let you keep whatever else you have at the same time. Like, it feels like they should, certain games should go the other way, right? And it feels like they're doing it backwards. Vampire Survivors does not let me reset my game under any circumstances, but it seems like a Capcom first-party game, like AAA game, can't seem to save my fucking file. So I lost it once. I do remember losing it once and having to do it again, and I was like, what the shit, man? Like, it feels like they need to switch places on that, and they need to be better about that stuff.
So I bet you can get a new file transfer. It's save that file, you bring it over to your file, you drop it in your file, so it uploads. Well,
Do you hear how many steps you're suggesting we have
Bro,
to go
it ain't
through?
that hard.
No, dude. Like the fact that
Bro.
you would have to do that at all is
It's
kind of
kinda
ridiculous.
bullshit,
Yeah,
but I'm saying you could probably trick it and upload it
yeah,
and break the copy.
you could trick it, but yeah,
Same. Wanted to work around.
work around.
Hey,
I just
remember-
wanted to
hey,
work.
Remember your workaround for Rock Band that I fixed?
Yeah,
or
I don't-
Rocksmith or whatever. it's called?
Rocksmith, you did find that.
I figured that out.
Yeah, Ubisoft screwed us on that one. Good for Ubisoft. And you know who's still not in the conversation of video games? We've been here talking about games, and we've talked about Konami and Capcom and Namco because of Elden Ring, and we've talked about other Nintendo for a few minutes and all this stuff. Haven't mentioned Ubisoft once, till you mentioned Rocksmith just now. Like, is it just me, or they have become completely irrelevant to the conversation as of
Well,
recently?
you remember the diarrhea, Matt, from Valhalla?
Yeah.
There you go. They still need to freaking get out their Sand of Time remake that was supposed to be out 2 years ago.
Wait, which remake? Oh, Prince of Persia.
Yeah.
Yeah, isn't that indefinitely canceled?
Yeah, 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Everybody shit on the way it looked. I'm like, it was an HD upgrade.
Yeah. But
But
no,
people wanted
I
a
just
full remake.
I
I'm
would like to play that game again. I missed
like,
that game. That's a game that could.
An HD upgrade, I would have been totally happy with. Because that game
Okay.
didn't need to be what everybody wants. It to be.
All right, so here's my theory. All right, here's the operating theory that we're gonna go with for remakes from now on. You guys ready? Okay, hang on. Get up my. All right, here we go. Here is the operating theory for remakes. Okay, if you're introducing a game, a classic, amazing video game, because when I was 22 and The Sands of Time had come out, 21, it was what, 2001, 2002.
Yeah.
Okay. That's 20 years ago at this point, and I appreciate that none of us actually realized that was 20 years ago. Everyone's like, 2001 was like 6 weeks ago, and you're like, no, it was 20 plus years ago.
What's the Mario game from 20 years ago?
Sunshine.
Yep. Everybody's thinking
64,
Super Mario World,
or Mario World, or anything other
That's what
than.
they're thinking about is Mario World,
Yeah.
and it is.
It is Sunshine.
To be sad about that, it's.
Yeah. What was the Donkey Kong game from 20 years ago?
That was a bongo drum.
Yeah, it was Jungle Beat. It was
Yeah.
Jungle Beat and Donkey Konga. Those were the Donkey Kong games 20 years. Like Pikmin is 21 years old at this point. Like people
Fucking
don't.
Pikmin,
Yeah, I
bro.
know, dude. Like people don't understand. Everybody feels like it was 15 minutes ago. So Silent Hill's been out for 21 years. Okay, and Silent Hill 2. Silent Hill 1's been out for
25.
20. No, it's 23 years. It was 2 years before. So
it's a pretty big upgrade from PS1 to PS2.
It was.
It
is a big
still
upgrade.
Pretty bad.
But no. So if that's the time frame, okay, you want to pick a classic game and you want to update it for an audience that would not have seen it. Like when you say to me, because you were born in what, 90? 91?
91, yeah.
91. So when you were 10 years old in 2001, you probably didn't play Prince of Persia, or if you did, you were 10 years old, so it was a very different experience being 10 years old. Like I used to play Sonic when I was 10, which is a different thing, right?
I played Prince of Persia when I was 10.
Okay. So that's good.
I enjoyed the game.
If you want to reintroduce something like that to a new generation of people, I understand that version of remake. So Silent Hill 2, I get it. But the flip side to that is you also need to make something new, because if you're going to reintroduce this concept to new people, you also need to do something new so that you can capitalize on that at the same time. And it doesn't feel like that's the part that's coming through.
Yeah,
we're just remaking everything.
They were just going to...
Right.
That's all they were.
Even the new Silent Hill game, the Silent Hill F that they showed, or whatever it was, the 1960s Japan, whatever the shit that game is, like that doesn't feel like Silent Hill. And
we'll see what happens.
Yeah, and it's just a trailer so far. I understand that, but like you have to have a plan. Like if you wanted to remake, so they remade Sonic Origins. Like I'm gonna call that as a good way. So Sonic Origins is not good. I'm not gonna say that, but the plan was so Sonic Origins comes out in June. Play all the old Sonic games and get through all of that stuff. Oh, by the way, we've got a new Sonic game in November. Like, if the other one had been good and it generated interest in Sonic again, we got a new offering for you to drive the franchise forward. Like, I feel like that should be the theory for remakes from now on. If you're not doing that, then you're doing it wrong.
I still think they should have been like, here's 1 through 4 on the PC.
Yeah.
Have a nice day. Oh, by the way, we're doing a remake of 2. And oh, by the way, here's a new game.
Yeah, they
That
should
didn't
have.
happen.
They should have done a lot of things.
But If 2 sells pretty good, I bet they put the.
If two sells, the remake for Silent Hill 2 sells well, they'll remake 3. They'll definitely remake 3.
I wish they just put 1 through 4 on.
The fans of Silent Hill love 2 and 3. They love 2 and 3. So they will remake 3 if that's the case. If they remake 3 because of its ties to 1, I would think they would need to remake 1. But we don't know. So, and
We'll
again,
see.
Konami doesn't like money. So apparently Konami likes pachinko money, and that's
Well,
about it.
I don't think.
Yeah, but
They're like, y'all wanted this and then you hated this, so we don't give a fuck.
why can't I have a new Metal Gear game? I don't understand. I mean, I get the Kojima problem, but I need a new Metal Gear game. Let's play that. Don't get me wrong, I need to play 5. I've never played 5. I've played a few minutes of it. I should play 5 so I can, get through it. But if I played every Metal Gear game, I'd still just be sitting here going, where's my new Metal Gear game? Like, that's just how it goes, so I don't know. So, yeah, in that regard, I think that should be the freestanding theory for remakes from this point forward, is it should be if you're going to remake something iconic, you gotta have something else to go with it. Another example of a good way to do this was Capcom remade 2, but they had done 7, right? And then Capcom remade 3, and then they had 8, right? Like, you gotta do something classic, do something fresh, do something classic, do something new.
Now they're doing 4.
They're doing 4, so that
And
means that
then
it's got to be something new after that.
So they'll be.
Yeah, if they remake 4 and then they remake 5 and then they remake 6 and then they remake Code Veronica.
6 does not need.
No, 6 is part of the story. 6 has some things in it. It's the worst Resident Evil game. No, that's not true. Revelations 2 is probably the worst Resident Evil game. But like there's some things in 6 that are okay. It's not great, and we were all burned out on it then. I almost feel like Resident Evil 6 should be in that category. We were talking about this the other day too. A category of games that we should give a second chance to. I feel like Resident Evil 6 might be one of those games.
I tried it recently.
It's not good, but it's not the worst thing ever. Also, what were you playing it on, PC?
Yeah, 5 is so much more.
So the
enjoyable.
touch-ups that they did for the console versions of it, I think I would rather play 6 on either the Xbox or the PS5. And I think on the Xbox, they're all on sale right now. You can get them for like $19.75 or something. One of these days, if I pick that up, then you can try 6 on that or something, right? Because when we were playing on PC, there's a lot of glitches on the PC one that aren't on the console version. So, but no. We were talking about that the other day. A category of games that should probably be given a second chance that were passed over the first time. Things like No Man's Sky had the shittiest launch ever, but apparently it's like one of the greatest video games multiplayer ever now. And nobody will give it another chance because fuck that game from its launch, right? Hearing y'all talk, I'm thinking you two should have a gaming podcast, like bi-weekly or monthly. That's funny.
Man, we do this a lot.
I get on every fucking night, man. What are you talking? No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. No, but no. So games that that launched complete shit that deserve a second chance. And I can think of games that launched like complete shit that we gave a second chance and were very well rewarded for. First game on my mind that comes to mind in that list is The Division. The Division launched like trash.
Oh, man.
And then we played so much of the Division 1 and the Division 2.
Division 1 was played with so many bullshit problems when it first came out. People legitimately made a goddamn line just to get into the main game.
Yeah.
You loaded into this pre-world like area, and then you had to get onto a helicopter. But to do that, you had to talk to a lady at a computer, and that computer lady had a queue. That queue
It's like 500 people.
Yeah, and it was single file. People, like, that's how bored people were. They were single file line up for this game to load.
Yeah. And the trolls, when it was their turn, would walk up and then not talk to the lady, so no one else could talk to her either. And so they would just sit there forever and make it so nobody could play the game.
It was so bad. Yeah, you couldn't talk to her multiple people at a time. You still can't.
I don't know.
You have to talk to her one at a time.
But yeah, so it was a complete dumpster fire. But once we could get into it and play, it was one of the best games we played that year, for sure.
Also,
the Division 2 is amazing.
Yes, it is.
Oh my god, the Division 2 to this day, still with my 3080 like badass PC over there. Like the Division 2 makes it want to cry. It's like, look, we're going to bring you to your knees and you're going to have a hard time running us because we're just that cool. And it is.
I need to do the DLC.
For you like the New York one? Yeah, I need to do that
Coney
too.
Island.
Yeah, I
We'll
need to
see
do
if-
those.
I hope they make it.
I don't think they will. I think Ubisoft is totally fucked right now. So there was a game that we proved that could be better after launch.
Yeah.
So like what games were complete shit at launch? Like complete shit. Like
He's gonna hate my ass.
oh, here we go.
Diablo 3. It was like fucked for a week.
Diablo 3 was more than fucked for a lot longer than a week.
Diablo 3 was fucked. Well, okay, so that's fixed.
I know it's fixed, but that first couple weeks you couldn't get into the game.
No, you couldn't.
The
Diablo 2 you couldn't get into either. Dude,
I don't know what's with Blizzard to be like, I don't want to put servers out. That happened with Overwatch 2.
Hey,
though.
I'm gonna give you another reason why I don't want to play Overwatch right now, because Blizzard can't get their shit right in the first 6 weeks it's out.
Overwatch 2.
Oh yeah, that's a good way.
But yeah,
that's a
Diablo
totally good
3
way.
was like a good 2 to 3 for extra table.
Yeah. Diablo 3 was Diablo 3 didn't get really good until they offered the rifts and the expansion kit. So, but no, that's an example of them fixing it. I'm trying to think of a game like what's a game that you don't know has been fixed that you would revisit to check it. I feel like Resident Evil 6 is a game that we could try again in a better spot. You want me to go drop $20 on it on the Xbox so we can try this out one night? I got no problem with it.
Let's give some.
Yes, well, I got to get it before it goes off sale. So there you go. So tonight's $20 tip goal would be going towards Resident Evil, the triple pack on the Xbox. There you go. No, like No Man's Sky, I think is like the big obvious one. What else is total garbage that we've never bothered to sit down and play? Another one just came to my mind, but I want you to come up with one.
I will. Can't think of one.
You can't think of anyone?
That's complete garbage.
Complete dumpster fire. No redemption for this game, but apparently it's playable now or better. Cyberpunk is.
It went through the release hell because people were pissed that it wasn't out yet.
Cyberpunk is a good one.
It is now really good. It's not perfect. It's still got its glitches, just like every open world like that does. It's just so massive that shit happens.
All right.
But it's way better now.
Yeah, Cyberpunk is.
I gave it a year and a half, and I went back to it, and I really.
There you go. Cyberpunk. That's a good one. I haven't played Cyberpunk. I just know of its shitty launch.
I remember
I should play
when
it.
I played it the first week, the trees would wave like it was water. It was weird as hell. Like that's a good physics.
Yeah, physics. Way to go.
The wood just.
I came up with another one though. So yours would be Cyberpunk. I could go back and play Cyberpunk. That's a good choice. I think my next one on the list would be Fallout 76.
So.
Is it still garbage?
Yeah.
I thought that they had fixed much stuff in that game.
Just,
it's
an empty game.
It's up to standard of like what you would expect from garbage Bethesda, right? Like it's finally reached the part where there's glitches everywhere, but it's still playable and decent about what it is that's going on. It's like Elder Scrolls 5 at this point. It's not. I mean, everybody loves Elder Scrolls 5, but you expect to play that game with issues and problems. But not like complete fuck you like 76 started with.
76 is bullshit. They made it like $100 paywall. It was fucking bad.
Yeah, oh yeah, and then they made it a paywall.
I don't think anybody remembers that $100 paywall, but that was fucking bullshit.
I do remember. No, I remember that.
Holy crap! Who makes a $100 game not playable?
Yeah. Well, and even better than that, like, yeah, I do remember all of that. So, but now with the Bethesda now being part of Microsoft, it's all just on Game Pass. It's easy to do. Like, maybe that game is better now. I don't know.
Everybody says it might be playable, but it's still an empty.
Playable and empty.
Fallout. So compared to the other Fallout games, it's empty.
Yeah. I don't know. Can you think of any others? That's a good question. I still want to think more on this. Games we need to give a second chance to.
You've already done it, but the Mario Golf game, when it first came out to now.
I hated that game when it first came out. I fucking hated Mario Golf with the fire of 1,000 suns. And then I played it this summer, realizing that they had fixed all the things that pissed me off. And now I can't get enough of that game, and I fucking love it, and I hate that I fucking love it. It's the only game I've ever called up Nintendo and told them to refund. I hated it that much when it came out. I was like, nope, I'm never playing this game. Like, you need to refund it for me. Like, but you've only played it for like a day. I said, yeah, and the mechanics are so fucked. I never want to touch this game again. And it's not like that anymore. And that makes me sad in a way and happy in another. Oh,
that happened.
It did happen. Which means you need to sit down and play it. I've played it. I played the shit out of that game.
I had a copy.
Well, you can get your own copy. Like, the boy's gonna play it. I'm gonna play it.
It's set on his computer since the day I brought it back.
It is not.
Bullshit is still sitting there.
The cartridge isn't.
Oh.
The cartridge isn't in there. It's been moved to his thing. The case might be, but that cartridge. So there you go. Yeah, I don't know. There's lots of things to deal with. There's lots of shit.
Have you beaten God of War yet?
The PS5, PS4 version?
PS4 one,
yeah, I beat that. I beat it on stream. Climbed the mountain and walked up to the top, and they told the boy his name, and we all got to go, oh, that's fucking crazy, and then whatever. However, I want you to know right now, I am not buying the new one.
Not to buy it. You waited a year and a half to buy the first one.
Yeah,
You're
so
good.
I'm not buying the new one.
You're good.
Everyone else is going to freak out and lose their mind and be all a part of that shit. You know, I honestly think that's what... Okay, so we had this problem with The Last of Us Part 2. I got the last...
We should go back.
I bet...
Me and you both haven't.
Yeah, I know. I went real far in it, though. I went real far in that game. So, my problem with The Last of Us Part 2 was streaming it.
Yeah, because when we first got it, everybody didn't want you to go far because they wanted to...
Yeah, well, first off, no one tuned in because of that, but there was a point, and I'm not going to spoil it for everyone, because there is a point in the first, like, hour and a half of that game where something happens that once you see it, you can't unsee it, and, like, the game has changed forever. And I was streaming when I got to that part, and I was like, if somebody had been watching my stream at that moment, I would have ruined this game for them. And that really bugged me. So we kind of adopted a theory after that I don't play things right away on stream. I play older games. Like, we got to give like 6 months to a game, which is part of the reason why I didn't want to play Horizon. Because Horizon came out, and it's either me sitting in front of my TV playing Horizon by myself, missing the content part of it, or I need to go ruin that game for somebody else.
Well, we ruined both.
Yeah, but it's
Resident.
It's Resident Evil. Like, Resident Evil is not... Am I ruining Resident Evil for you? Did I ruin Metroid by streaming it for people? I don't know that I did. I don't feel like I did. Like, that's a different kind of game. But some of these
would help people. I was watching, oh, that's how you do that part, right?
Yeah. In the case of Metroid for sure. But in the case of, like, I played Ghost of Tsushima when it was, like, a month after it came out. Like, I feel like there needs to be a buffer zone between...
Last of Us 2 definitely would be in a wait.
Yeah. Last of Us 2 for story element, yes. Ghost of Tsushima, I don't know, that could go either way. I mean, there was a lot of great stuff in that game. I don't know. It wasn't like grotesquely shocking like The Last of Us was. Same thing with like Horizon. Like there's a part, I haven't seen anything in Horizon yet that I've gotten to that's like a deal breaker for it, but it feels like an open world game like that where you're just traveling around. Like, I can stop and do any number of side quests. Ghost of Tsushima is the same way. Grand Theft Auto is the same way. Red Dead Redemption would be the same way. Like, I don't feel like I'm spoiling stuff by just doing that version of random, because you're doing more of that than you are, like, straight up story part. Whereas The Last of Us is nothing but story part. So you are either playing the hardcore story and ruining it for people, or you're not. That's actually something that lends itself well to the last God of War. Is 2018's God of War is you do a lot more wandering and trying to find stuff than you do story element. At least that's what it feels like.
Yeah, if you go for a straight story, it's like it.
Yeah, and then what was the other game? I just had a game in my head that was like that. Spider-Man was like that too. Like, Spider-Man has so much bloat around it, I guess would be the way to put it. Like, the actual story missions are... That's not what you're doing. What are you doing? I'm just slinging around the city, picking up backpacks and stopping crime. Like, that's not a spoiler, so that doesn't feel that way. But there are elements to it that most certainly are spoilers.
Zelda game when it comes out, or you think it's a spoiler?
See, that's a good question. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. I want to do the new Zelda game when it comes out. But how do I feel about that? And
you do it off stream.
Yeah, but then it's all done, right? Like, if I were to go pick up... So if you you do it off stream because you're excited for it, and then you go do it on stream later, it's like, well, I've already seen all this, I've already done all this. Like, playing Breath of the Wild right now, I don't think is amusing because I know what I'm doing. Unless you pick something, like the last time I played it on stream, I decided that we were going to do Master Chef Hyrule Edition, and we just did nothing but carry on about cooking in that game. Unless you choose to play it at an angle like that, like, to just go through the story once you've already done it in Breath of the Wild is, like, 2/3 of it's gone, you know? So I don't know. I guess that's a good question, though. I feel like there's enough old stuff and there's enough out there that's been missed that we shouldn't have to put people in the position of whether or not they're going to watch because of spoilers or whether or not they're going to watch the stream because they're being supportive. And I feel like there's enough old stuff out there that we shouldn't have to put people in that spot. But that's just not the nature of this. The nature of streaming in general is FOMO, right? Like, if somebody's playing this game, I got to be a part of that. I got to be there for whatever the thing is. It's just hard. Like, it's a hard balance. I don't know what the right answer is. I just don't know what the right answer is. Which I think not knowing what the right answer to that is makes streaming not intuitive for me. Does that make sense? Like, it makes it not intuitive. It makes it, like, I struggle with the idea of doing it. Yeah. So, I mean, you've said this to me before, and Ryan has said this to me, for those of you who know, my friend that I've been, you know, going to see at the hospital and all that stuff. Like, he says it to me, too. He says, if you're going to stream, if you sit down to play a video game, it should just be on. You should just always be on. It should just always be on making content, doing whatever it is. And to me, there's moments where that's not the case. And if that's not the case, then streaming's not for you. Like, that's what it feels like. There's an episode of The West Wing that talks about this where the guy's like, the president's mad because he put a poll out there about where his family should spend Thanksgiving. And the guy's like, the president's like, you don't poll on my family. And he's like, if you think that I'm not going to do everything I can to pick up points with the electorate when we give up nothing for it, if you think that I'm not going to put a poll out there to figure out where you should spend Thanksgiving, then you should get out of professional politics. Right. That's what he told him. And I kind of feel like that with streaming sometimes. It's like, look, if you're not willing to spoil this for everybody else around you, and you're not willing to do whatever the new hotness thing is, unless you have a better idea for what it is you're trying to do, then you should get out of it. Like, I do feel like that on a semi, if not regular basis. So to answer the question, I don't have an answer. I don't know what the answer is. I don't know how to make that work. So I do want to play Zelda. I'll get Zelda. I want to play it. I mean, you know, we could play the new Pokemon. Is the new Pokemon really spoiled based on what's going on? You tell me we haven't played 9 different Pokemon games where we know exactly what it's going to be. I mean, I don't feel like I'm risking anything playing Pokemon. I do feel like I'd risk something playing God of War.
Yeah, you definitely.
So that becomes the question. I don't know. Maybe that just makes me responsible and everybody else who's a streamer can get fucked. Maybe that's what that means.
Well, they make their
You heard it here first. Everybody else can get fucked. That's what I just said. Okay.
Well, the streamers
cancel me over it. It'll be great.
All right.
The high-end streamers have what do they call it?
The new ad break stuff is
the
crazy.
ad breaks for this, like they're hashtag ad where they're playing the game for the developer. The developer paid them to play it so they get exposure for their game.
Yeah, which the new game that was going on with that recently was Plague Tale. And that seems like a spoilery game to me too.
That's 100% a story game.
Yeah, but they told people, like, I think they actually did that right. So I was watching a guy the other day who was playing Plague Tale. Okay, and his contract requirement for the ad part of playing Plague Tale was to play it for 2 hours. So they knew he had to start it, play it for the 2 hours, and then he was going to stop and do something else once he fulfilled his contract on that. And in the first 2 hours, it was interesting enough that it would make you want to keep playing. And he even said that. He was like, dude, this is so much different than I thought it would be. And I really enjoyed it. And I want to keep playing it. But we have other things to move on to tonight. I fulfilled my contract part of that so I can move on. Like, setting it for like 2 hours like that isn't breaking anything because you're getting people interested in it. It's like, if I wanted you to play the first 2 hours of God of War, people would get hype about whatever that is and then say, stop. Yeah. Stop at 2 hours. People will go do it. Then you won't be killing them for anything, right? I found that to be much more responsible and much better than playing The Last of Us 2 day one all the way through and going, fuck. You know, that's crazy. So I don't know. I don't know what we're doing. I don't have the answers to those questions. And I guess that's why I will never be a great streamer. I will never be a great streamer. But there you go. That's what's going on. We talked about all sorts of things we should play at certain times of the year. So if it is long, cold, and dark come winter, which it seems this year may actually, if we're getting snow this early, we may actually have a real harsh winter this year.
Wouldn't be a bad thing because we need the water.
Yeah, we definitely need the water, but
that lake over there needs to be filled
yeah. The Great Salt Lake is drying up for those of you that don't know.
And it's not a good thing.
Not a good thing at all. Makes everything smell funky. But
also,
yeah. So the snow is good, but if there's gonna be long, dark, snowy winters like that, playing something like Silent Hill seems to be.
Yeah.
I'm for that.
I'm down for it.
I'm down for that.
Dead Space 2. Yeah.
No playing Dead Space.
Come on.
I'm not gonna play Dead Space.
I'll play. You just watch it.
Nah, I don't even. Nah.
Come on.
I don't even think Dead Space is that game. So there's.
We'll play Dead Space 1 remake.
No,
I'm
not buying. Yeah. I'm not playing Callisto Protocol.
Come on.
I'm not playing the Callisto Protocol.
Callisto Protocol supposed to be real Dead.
No, I'm not doing it. So, look, man. Hey. You're pushing too far. You should be grateful. You should be grateful that I agreed to Silent Hill. Be grateful there.
I am grateful.
There you go. Be grateful.
I'm grateful. We can do so much more.
So much more, yeah. So we talked about that. We talked about games we should give a second chance to. Talked about why I'm a bad streamer. We finished Silent Hill 2. I feel like this has been way more productive than originally anticipated. We honestly got on tonight and thought that we were going to finish Silent Hill in 35 minutes and then be like, now what? Now what the fuck do we do? And instead, we've made it almost 3 hours.
Good stream.
That's not bad. Take that. So there you go. But yeah, with that being the case, we're going to get out of here. It's been a night. Silent Hill 2 is done. We'll have the rest of the playthrough up on YouTube shortly, hopefully tonight. Then, yeah, we'll be back with more tomorrow. Tomorrow, what did I say I'm doing tomorrow? Which one?
Probably 3.
3. Yeah, Resident Evil 3 power runs. They're fast, but they're not competitive speed run, but they're definitely power runs. I make that shit look easy. So 3 is the game tomorrow. Alright, we can try that.
Or you can go play Contra or Hardcore.
Contra Hardcore. Who would that? Why? Where'd that come from?
You said hard games. There you go.
No, I didn't mean hard.
Oh, okay.
Like a power game. Like I'm gonna run that like the Wrath of God.
Shit on me.
Yeah, I'm gonna shit all over Resident Evil 3. So that's gonna be right. So we'll do that tomorrow. We'll kind of figure it out. Again, the other thing that's gonna throw the wrench in the works, and we have not touched on this tonight. Well, kind of mentioned it a little while. Is that later this week I do have a Saturn controller coming for Densha to Go, and I have the Switch controller and the Switch game for Densha to Go coming as well. So my life as a train conductor may commence sooner than later. Maybe I'll go Halloween as a train conductor. Great. Someone's gonna have to get me a hat, but you know, yeah, I'll play the shit out of that. So that might throw something in there if and when that shows up. We'll see how that goes. And then, of course, November 8th, we're less than 2 weeks away on Sonic Frontiers.
By the way, that game finished production yesterday?
Yeah, it went gold like 2 days ago. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. Did you hear about the soundtrack? The soundtrack is 6.5 hours long. Like they're releasing it as like a compilation, like CDs and records.
That's a good long soundtrack.
6.5 hours long, 150 tracks.
That's what's up.
Yeah. I was like, sweet, man.
That's freaking awesome.
And then I saw an actual in-depth gameplay thing. Apparently they did last weekend in Japan somewhere as part of some other festival or like Comic-Con thing. And the combat and shit, like people were actually hands-on playing the demo. They didn't have a Tokyo Game Show demo. They didn't have one at Comic-Con here. They didn't have one at any of the things here.
Scary.
But they had one like last week or 2 weeks ago, and I saw a couple of videos of people who were like, we have played Sonic. And holy shit. Like, that was the consensus.
I want it to be amazing.
I do too.
To be amazing.
I do too. We're going to find out in 2 weeks. So, November 8th, Sonic. So between Halloween and then November 8th, we're gonna have to do some stuff. Which, you know, if it's Densha to go, I am literally gonna blow up my stream playing Train Conductor. Like no one will show up for. No one will show up. Maybe Black Wolf will show up. Put it on in the background and be like, "All right." Like, what are you doing? I'm doing the route again. Why are you doing the route again? Because I missed it by like 10 centimeters, so I need to do it again. Like, that's the kind of gameplay that's going to be.
You know what needs to come out? Advance Wars.
Advance Wars is never coming out.
Shit, man.
Advance Wars is never coming out. Yeah, that game's never coming out. Fucking Advance Wars is gone.
Ridiculous.
It's gone. Advance Wars is gone.
So dumb.
Rip Advance Wars. Rest in peace, bro. That's how it goes. All right. On that somber note, sadness that Advance Wars is dead. Yeah, we really are gonna get out of here this time. Game's over. Finished all the things. Done the rundown like 3 times of all the shit that's happened tonight. Then we keep talking about stuff, but we're really gonna go this time.
Game over, man. Game over.
It's game over. So, again, be back on tomorrow night, and I'll figure something out. And
Good one, guys.
when we're done with that, we'll do more. So don't go anywhere. If you haven't pushed the follow button yet on Twitch, push the follow button. If you want to find all the other places where you can join in the conversation, join the Discord, join the Facebook page, follow along or subscribe, whatever the fucking button is on YouTube. And we can do more stuff. That'll be it. I'm going to hold the stream hostage. If you don't go push all the buttons right now, there'll never be another stream. No, that's not the case. All right, we're going to get out of here.
Have a good one, guys.
Peace, everybody.
You're still here? It's over. Go home. Go.